Earlier tonight, there was a backstage altercation between Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens, and as you can see here, Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens traded punches in the corridor, but it soon moved to the locker room. As you can see here, Kevin Owens spaving Seth Rollins into that TV screen. Just look at the sparks fly off it when Seth Rollins smashed off it, but Kevin Owens was not done there. Kevin Owens decided to cause insult to injury by putting Seth Rollins through the table. An insult injury to Seth Rollins, and we will get an update on Seth Rollins later tonight. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls around the world. Welcome to Monday Night Raw. I am Momo Playz, and you join me here live tonight from Memphis, Tennessee. And tonight it is the last semi-final match against Bray Wyatt and Samoa Joe. Whoever wins that match will go on to Payback to face Roman Reigns for the Undisputed Championship. Stay tuned and find out, because Bray Wyatt vs Samoa Joe is our main event. But here is our general manager, Bret the Hitman Hart, the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. And here's Bret Hart making his way to the square circle, as Bret Hart is going to be giving us an update on Seth Rollins, as we've seen just before the show started how Kevin Owens beat it up Seth Rollins as he sped him into that TV screen and put him through the table. And let's hear the update on Seth Rollins, and will Seth Rollins make it to Payback where he is scheduled to face Kevin Owens? But will Seth Rollins make it to Payback? We'll just get the microphone ready for the Hitman, as Bret Hart will be giving us an update. Listen to them cheers for the Hitman, our general manager here on Monday Night Raw. We're just giving Bret a mic. Here's the cheers for the Hitman. Let's check in to see what Bret has got to say. Well, it does not sound good for Seth Rollins, but Seth Rollins is scheduled to be at Payback, as we've just heard Bret Hart say that Seth Rollins will be taking on Kevin Owens in a no disqualification match next week at Payback. Welcome back to Monday Night Raw, and here is our first match of the night. Here is your women's champion, the boss, Sasha Banks, and Sasha Banks will be defending her championship next week at Payback against Asuka, as Asuka attacked Sasha Banks on the first episode of Monday Night Raw with a kendo stick. And later, our co-general manager, she's running things for Bret Hart, she'll be running our women's division, said to Sasha Banks that Sasha Banks will get Payback on Asuka, but she will have to wait till Payback before she gets her hands on Asuka, and she will be defending that championship around her waist. But can Sasha Banks get the W here tonight? As I'm just hearing that Sasha Banks is going one-on-one against Alexa Bliss. But Sasha Banks, the boss, is a fan favourite inside the house here tonight in Memphis, Tennessee. We are sold out. Sasha Banks waiting for Alexa Bliss. And here she is, Alexa Bliss, making her way to the square circle. And Alexa Bliss is looking to make an impact here tonight. This is Alexa Bliss's first match. And if you've not seen previous episodes of My Universe Mode, go back and watch them on my YouTube channel, Momo Playz. Alexa Bliss getting booed out of the house here tonight. And Alexa Bliss has already made it known that she's coming for that Women's Championship. But if she wins Sasha Banks here tonight, she might just insert herself into the Women's Championship match at Payback. Let's see what she can do against the boss, Sasha Banks, in this one-on-one match. If she wins tonight, she could make the women's match at Payback a triple threat for the Women's Championship. The fans are looking on. Sasha Banks is ready. Alexa Bliss is ready. Alexa Bliss is waiting to make an impact. The bell has gone. Alexa Bliss, Sasha Banks tie up. Now Alexa Bliss got upper hand on. Sasha Banks drives the elbow into the back of Sasha Banks' head. And now Alexa Bliss is in control of Sasha Banks in the very opening of this matchup as she takes down the boss, Sasha Banks. But we all know that the boss will not make it too easy for Alexa Bliss. But Alexa Bliss has came into this match with all the momentum here tonight. Now just scrubbing Sasha's face into that mat, and now an elbow straight into the back of Sasha Banks. And there's Alexa Bliss trying to get the fans riled up. As Alexa Bliss is just receiving boos from the universe here tonight in Memphis, Tennessee. As Banks ice whips Alexa off the ropes. And now there's Luke press from the boss, taking the leaf out of Stone Cold Steve Austin's boot. Now can Sasha Banks get into this matchup? Can she get the momentum on her side? And so far just been Alexa Bliss. But Sasha Banks is in control of Alexa Bliss here tonight as she ice whips Alexa Bliss into the corner. Now Sasha Banks with a chop. And here the chop. Now Sasha Banks, but there's a count there from Alexa Bliss. Now Alexa Bliss retaliates with a chop off the run. Now his shoulder barges Sasha now. The elbows into the side of Sasha's face. Now Sasha drops to the mat. And now Alexa's going for the cover on Sasha Banks. But Sasha Banks kicks out. Sasha Banks will not be denied in this matchup here tonight as she counters Alexa Bliss. Now Sasha Banks, what she's looking for here. And now just drags Sasha drags Alexa down to the mat by her hair. She picks up Alexa and now kicks to the midsection. There's count there from Alexa Bliss. Well, somehow this match has a big fight feel to it. And now there's a jaw breaker there from Alexa Bliss, taking down Banks. And now Alexa Bliss going back to that leg off Sasha Banks, trying to take out the leg as she picks up and now punches back Banks. Now Alexa places Banks into the ropes. Now what's this from Alexa Bliss as she's looking with a catapult Sasha into the ropes. Almost damage that done to Sasha Banks as she turns Banks over for the cover. 1, 2, and but no, Sasha Banks just gets a shoulder rope. Alexa Bliss cannot believe it, arguing with the referee as she's going back to work on Sasha Banks. She whips Sasha off the ropes and now takes down Sasha Banks. Alexa Bliss, just like a little whippet here tonight, she's like a Rottweiler. She places Banks into the corner. Now what is from Alexa Bliss? She's looking for a big move. Let Sasha Banks, but no, it's being caught out as Alexa Bliss going for the pin. Sasha's shoulders on the mat too. Can Sasha Banks just kicks out. Alexa still cannot believe it. She's staying on Sasha Banks, not giving Sasha Banks any time to breathe. Now she picks up Banks. Well, Sasha Banks is in big trouble here. Well, spoke too soon as Sasha Banks is trying to make a comeback here. She takes Alexa down for snap suplex. And now going for a cover on Alexa. 1, 2. But Alexa Bliss just kicks out. Alexa Bliss will not be denied. And now Sasha Banks looking to take a high risk move. And then a frog splash. Playing homage to Eddie Guerrero. And now hooks on Alexa Bliss's leg. 1, 2, and 3. But no, Alexa just kicks out. Alexa will not be denied. Sasha Banks cannot believe Alexa Bliss kicked out of the frog splash. And now Alexa Bliss takes down Sasha Banks. Now Alexa dragging Sasha. Now what's Alexa looking for? Is she thinking Twisted Bliss here? And there it is, a Twisted Bliss as she hooks on Sasha Banks' leg. 1, 2, and but no, Sasha Banks just gets her shoulder up, and Sasha Banks will not be denied in this matchup. This match is rolling on. Now Alexa picks up Banks, kicks to the midsection, and there's a count there from Sasha Banks. Now Sasha Banks with a punch to Alexa Bliss, and now she's got Bliss onto the ropes, and now trying to take all the air out of Alexa. Now Sasha Banks picks up Alexa Bliss. What Sasha Banks got in mind as she iron whips Alexa into the corner. Now Sasha Banks, well, she's looking for them 2 knees from the second rope. Now drives and knees into the stomach of Alexa. Now hooks on Alexa's leg. 2. This is 1 over, but no, Alexa just kicks out. Sasha Banks must be thinking, what do I've got to do to put away Alexa Bliss? But on the other hand, Alexa Bliss must be thinking, what has she got to do to put away the boss, our women's champion? Well, Alexa Bliss is in trouble here. Sure, Sasha's in control, but there's a count there from Alexa now. Sasha's on the ring here, but there's Alexa Bliss getting the fans riled up again. But now it's time for Sasha Banks to capitalise on this, and she's going to take another high risk move with them 2 double knees. Drives them into the shoulders of Alexa. But Asuka be sat in the back watching this match very closely on the monitors, trying to pick out Sasha Banks' weak spots. As Sasha Banks got Alexa Bliss, now slaps Alexa into the face. Well, we've seen it from the second rope, we may as well see it from the top rope as Sasha's looking for them 2 double knees again. Now takes down Alexa Bliss. Now Sasha Banks hooks on Bliss's leg. 1, 2, and 3. Sasha Banks picks up the W. Sasha Banks has a momentum going into Payback, when she will be defending her championship against Asuka. Take a look at that one more time. Hooks on Alexa's leg. 1, 2, and 3. Lights out for Alexa. Sasha Banks wins this match. But there is Asuka. Well, hang on, there's Enzo Amore getting attacked by the Revival, our tag team champions here on Raw. And Revival and Enzo and Cass will meet at Payback for the tag team championships. And here is Apollo Crews for our second match of the night. And it was last week when Mark Henry came up to Apollo Crews, and Mark Henry told Apollo Crews that he was going to make Apollo a star, and that he will have championship gold around his waist. But it was Mark Henry who set this match up, because Mark Henry wanted to see what Apollo can do inside the square circle. But I'm not too sure where this is going. I'm not too sure if Mark Henry wants to actually manage Apollo Crews. He did say he could make Apollo Crews into a star. But let's just see what will happen. Apollo Crews is a fan favourite inside the house here tonight, but I'm not sure who Apollo Crews' opponent is. Let's see who Mark Henry will put him in a match with. And Mark Henry went to our general manager Bret Hart and set this match up for Apollo, see what Crews can do. But this is Apollo's chance to shine. Let's see who his opponent is. will be interesting to see. Well, it is Curtis Axel, the son of late Kurt Hennig. This is the first time we've seen Curtis Axel here on Monday Night Raw. And you could say it is Curtis Axel's time to shine. Curtis Axel getting booed out the house here tonight. Memphis Tennessee, we are sold out. But still to come, it is the main event, Bray Wyatt and Samoa Joe. Like I said at the top of the show, whoever wins that match will go on to Payback to face Roman Reigns for the Undisputed Championship. And if you've not seen the previous episodes of Monday Night Raw, you can go back and watch them on my YouTube channel, Momo Playz, and hit that subscribe button to keep up to date with all the goings on with Universe Mode and the channel. As Curtis Axel looks hyped here tonight, looks like he's ready for business. As Paulo is ready. Axel is ready. The referee signals for the bell. The bell has gone. Now Axel taking the fight straight to Apollo Crews here tonight as he's working on the arm of Apollo. Now Axel staying on Apollo Crews, not giving Apollo any time to breathe, as he's just targeted Apollo's arm. Now he's got the armbar locked in and Apollo's got nowhere to go. And now Apollo might have to tap out to this armbar, and it would be disappointing for Apollo Crews if he did tap out so early in this matchup. But look at Curtis Axel just wrenching the arm back. Now Apollo's got nowhere to go. The referee asking Apollo, do you want to quit? But Apollo managed to escape. But how much damage has that done to the arm of Apollo Crews? As Curtis Axel has just been on fire in this match. As he's got all the momentum. And what Curtis Axel think of now? Axel driving his elbow on top of Apollo's head to bust the head open. Now Axel, this is a complete mugging here tonight. Axel picks up Apollo, punches Apollo back. Well, Apollo has not had a single shot in that Curtis Axel. It's all been Curtis Axel, and I am quite surprised. Apollo has just been defenseless. Now German suplex there by Curtis Axel. Now drives his knee into the head of Apollo. He picks up Apollo, looks to inflict more damage. Now taking Apollo down with a neck breaker. Curtis Axel trying to get the fans riled up here tonight. Well, there's a mixture of cheese and booze for Curtis Axel inside the house tonight, as Axel places Apollo onto the ropes. And now trying to take the air out of Apollo Crews here as he leaves Apollo out wide. Now Axel going for the pin on Apollo. 1, 2, and but no, Apollo just kicks out, just gets his shoulder up as well. Curtis Axel could have had that match won right there. As Curtis Axel going back on to work on Apollo, not giving Apollo any time to breathe. Now Apollo picks back up. Well, Curtis Axel, I should have said. Now Curtis Axel places Apollo into the corner with a chop. Now punch. Now what's this from Curtis Axel? Those lines, Apollo down. Picks up Apollo again. Was Curtis Axel got in mind here as he's going for the suplex. Now bridges into a pin. 1, 2, and but Apollo just kicks out. Apollo will not be denied here tonight. Now Curtis Axel, well, there's a count there by Apollo. Now Apollo, what are you doing? Curtis Axel's been on fire. Don't want it. Well, I spoke a bit too soon, because he's Apollo Crews fighting back against Curtis Axel. And now Apollo off the ropes, ducks underneath, and now takes Curtis Axel down. And is this what Apollo needs to get back into this match? Can Apollo capitalise on this? But there's a count there by Curtis Axel, punches back Apollo Crews. But there's Apollo, retaliates with a punch of his own, and now there's interviewing kick, takes down Curtis Axel. Apollo picks up Curtis Axel, and now what does Apollo got in mind? Picks up Curtis Axel, and he gets a swing out powerbomb, sit down powerbomb, and 1, 2, and 3. Apollo wins this match with ease. We cannot take anything away from Curtis Axel in that match, as it was all Curtis Axel. And Apollo Crews, well, he was just lucky to win that match, because Curtis Axel had his number. Now folks, don't go anywhere, we've still got our main event still to come. Well, there's Neville, and Neville's coming for the Intercontinental Championship from Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose not fazed by Neville here tonight. Let's get into our main event. Here is Bray Wyatt. Well, Bray Wyatt got into the semi-final by defeating John Cena, but Bray Wyatt did have help from Bo Dallas, of all people. Bo Dallas helped Bray Wyatt get to the semi-final. And Bo Dallas has just assigned himself with Bray Wyatt. It looks like Bo Dallas is now part of the Wyatt family. Bray Wyatt will do anything to hold championship gold here on Monday Night Raw. And Bray Wyatt is coming for the Undisputed Championship. He wants to be the first person to hold it here on Monday Night Raw in this new era. A mixture of cheers and boos for Bray Wyatt inside the house here tonight in Memphis, Tennessee. Bray Wyatt has not got an easy opponent. We are just waiting for Samoa Joe here tonight. And here is the Destroyer, the submission machine, Samoa Joe. And Samoa Joe has made a huge impact here on Raw in the last few weeks. Like I've always said, if you've not seen the last few episodes of Monday Night Raw, go back and watch them straight after this episode, or before you go any further, and then come back to this episode. Here is Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe looking like he's ready for business, as it was Samoa Joe and Finn Balor in the first round, and then, well, Samoa Joe blindsided Finn Balor and went on to win that match. He attacked Finn Balor before the match started, but tonight it looks like Samoa Joe is playing fair with Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt is the king of mind games. Will we see Bray Wyatt do any mind games here tonight on Samoa Joe? We're about to find out, as Bray Wyatt and Samoa Joe have made themselves into the corner. Bray Wyatt looks ready, Samoa Joe looks ready, and let's get this one underway. Who's going to make the finals? The bell's gone. And there's Bray Wyatt already trying to get inside of Samoa Joe's head. There, Samoa Joe will have none of it. It's clotheslined Bray back into the corner. And now a sit down powerbomb from Samoa Joe. And Samoa Joe is not having any mind games here tonight. Samoa Joe's went straight on to the attack, not letting Bray get inside his head here tonight. And Samoa Joe with that set and drop on Bray Wyatt. Now going for the quick play pin on Bray. But Bray kicks out with ease. Bray will not be denied here tonight in your main event on Monday Night Raw. And a lot is on the line here tonight. Now Bray Wyatt has got Samoa by the throat now, just chucks him over. Now a kick to the midsection. Now Bray Wyatt getting in control of Samoa Joe. What we do know about Bray Wyatt, he will not give up. But Samoa Joe will not give up easy as well. Now Samoa Joe, Bray Wyatt going back and forth here tonight. Samoa Joe takes down Bray Wyatt. Now Samoa Joe stomps on Bray. What Samoa Joe got in mind is dragging Bray Wyatt across the ring. And now just kicking Bray into the head. Maybe trying to bust the head open of Bray Wyatt. And now I whip Bray off the ropes. What Samoa Joe looking for? When picks up Bray, but no, Bray counters Samoa Joe. And now a German suplex from Bray Wyatt to Samoa Joe. And now the knee straight to the head of Samoa Joe. Bray Wyatt driving his knee into the back of Samoa Joe. He picks up Samoa Joe, looking to inflict more damage to Samoa Joe here tonight. Now places Samoa Joe into the ropes. Now what's it? Oh, come on, ref! Get Bray disqualified. You're just biting him. Now he's going for the pin. Well, just here, the crowd inside the house tonight. Bray is going to kill you. Well, Bray has his fans inside the house here tonight. And now Samoa Joe trying to fight back against Bray Wyatt. Now he's got that arm locked in. The corner lock, block lock. Will Samoa Joe make Bray Wyatt tap out? Bray Wyatt's got nowhere to go. Bray Wyatt has got nowhere to go. He might just have to tap out here to Samoa Joe here tonight. The ultimate submission machine might, but no. Bray Wyatt punches his way out. And now Bray Wyatt, what is he thinking? As there's an elbow straight to the head to Samoa Joe. And now Bray Wyatt takes down Samoa Joe. Now Bray Wyatt kicks Samoa Joe into the midsection again. Now Bray Wyatt off the ropes. Now crossbody. Bray Wyatt's going for the pin on Samoa Joe. Big fight fail here tonight. Samoa Joe kicks out at one. How much punishment can these two take? A lot is on the line. And both of these superstars now will be thinking the same thing. What do I've got to do to put my opponent away? Samoa Joe with this German suplex. Bray Wyatt bridges into a pin. Is this it? Two. But Bray Wyatt just kicks out. And Samoa Joe picks up Bray Wyatt. And that is count there from Bray Wyatt. Now Bray Wyatt on the offense on Samoa Joe as he's taking down Samoa Joe. That leg's weak. Now kicks Samoa Joe. And now Bray Wyatt looking for a submission move off his own with a Boston Crab. And now will Samoa Joe tap out? Will Ultimate Submission Machine tap out here tonight on Monday Night Raw in your main event? Bray Wyatt wrenching the Boston Crab back, but Samoa Joe fights out of that Boston Crab. And now Samoa Joe with Bray Wyatt as he's taken down for another suplex. Now Bray picks up Samoa, and now Samoa just slowing the match pace down and just cranking on Bray Wyatt's head. Do not take your eyes off this match. If you blink, you will miss something. Now Samoa just dragging Bray across the middle of the ring. Now Samoa Joe. What a match we are witnessing here tonight. Now Samoa Joe with that block lock again. And now will Bray Wyatt tap out here tonight? He's already had this locked in once tonight. And now Bray Wyatt, but he's trying to fight the way out of it. But will he? But there's Bray Wyatt punches himself out of it again. And now what? An uppercut there by Bray Wyatt knocks Samoa Joe off his feet. 1, 2, and but no, Samoa Joe just kicks out. Samoa Joe getting back to his feet already. Not feared by Bray Wyatt as Bray punching back Samoa. Now Bray Wyatt withdraws, places him into the ropes. What is Bray Wyatt thinking of here? And now, oh, come on, referee, he's biting him again. How much more will this referee let Bray Wyatt get away with that? That should have been disqualification. Now a headbutt. He's going for the pin on Samoa Joe. Is this enough? 1, 2. But Samoa Joe just kicks out. Samoa Joe will not be denied here tonight. And there's the fans again. Chanting Wyatt's going to kill you. And Bray Wyatt is loving this. He places Joe into the corner with a punch. But there's a count there from Samoa Joe. Delivers a punch off his own. And now ice whips Bray Wyatt into the corner. And now, is this it? Is this the end? As Samoa Joe's looking for that muscle buster. A muscle buster to Bray Wyatt. Let's take a look at that one more time. He delivers that muscle buster. And now, Samoa Joe pins Bray 1, 2, and put the Bray Wyatt gets his shoulder up. Samoa Joe cannot believe it. He's arguing with the referee. As he picks up Bray Wyatt, Samoa Joe's got to be thinking, what do I've got to do to put away this eater of the world? And then a chop, a hard chop to Bray Wyatt. Now Samoa Joe signaling that this one is over. He's picking up Bray Wyatt. But there's a count there from Bray Wyatt. Now Wyatt takes down Samoa Joe. Now Bray going back on the cover. 1, 2. But Samoa Joe just kicks out. Bray picks up and there's another uppercut. And this time Joe stayed on his feet. And now with an elbow in the back of Samoa's head. And put there's a count there by Samoa Joe. Now Samoa Joe punches back Bray Wyatt. And now there's signal this one is over. It is going ice whip, but no, there's reverse leg by Samoa Joe. Oh, come on! Where the hell did Bo Dallas come from? And now Bray Wyatt with that Sister Abigail. The Sister Abigail offers a distraction from Bo Dallas. And now referee counted. Come on, Samoa, kick out. 2. And Bray Wyatt wins from the distraction from Bo Dallas. Well, there's Bret Hart, our general manager. What's Bret Hart got to say about this? Bret Hart cannot be happy what he's just saw. Roman Reigns would have been looking at this match very closely on the money in the back. So Bret's got to say it too. Bray Wyatt has got a microphone in hand. Well, Roman Reigns, Bray Wyatt in a steel cage match next week at Payback for the Undisputed Championship. Well, folks, that's all we have time for. Make sure you tune in next week to Payback.